This is fair use, fair use. I do not get paid or benefit from none of these videos. According to the Act 1976 Act, this is only for educational purposes only. So, thank you.
35 faith leaders are calling on President Trump to act on the deadly persecution of Christians in Nigeria.
Since 2009, over 52,000 Christians have been killed, including 7,000 this year. More than 18,000 churches have been burned since 2009, and over 5 million Christians have been displaced.
Fox News contributor Raymond Arroyo joins us now. Raymond, I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad we're doing this topic. We don't speak enough about the persecution of Christians in the world, the number one persecuted religion in the world. What can you tell us about what's going on in Nigeria and why we've been so slow to respond?
Well, first of all, just to put this in context, if you put together all the Christians persecuted for their faith around the globe, Rachel, they do not compute to the high numbers in Nigeria. As Charlie just mentioned, 52,000 killed since 2009. That equals, there's a group called Inter-Society, which does pretty good polling on the ground. They say that's about 35 Christians killed every day. Okay, 3 churches are destroyed every day in this area. And look, it's a combination. In northern Nigeria, you have both Muslims and Christians being killed. But in the Middle Belt and elsewhere, it's all Christians being slaughtered. And the perpetrators here are Boko Haram, whose name we know, an Islamic terrorist group. You have these Fulani herdsmen who run around on horses or on motorcycles with machine guns. They literally mow these Christians down, these farmers who are tending to their land. It is an outrage. And back in 2017, the Trump administration designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern, which came with sanctions. Well, when the Biden administration came along, Anthony Blinken lifted that designation. He said these murders were being committed because of climate change. So that's why you see now Ted Cruz and 35 Christians saying, wait, we need to redesignate Nigeria as a country of particular concern. It's a bloodbath. It's a genocide.
It does seem like if this were happening to somebody else, you would see it on the front page of the New York Times, the front page of the Washington Post every day. Why isn't it?
Well, I think because A, it's Africa, and we just don't cover Africa the way we should, and B, for whatever reason, Islamic terrorism is just not covered. And when you look closely, 22 Islamic terrorist groups, including Boko Haram and others, have safe haven and have a safe quarter in Nigeria. Now, here's a little news. I was told this last week. There is a group of Nigerian legislators coming to Washington this week trying to petition the Trump administration and Congress from designating their country as a one of particular concern. They don't want this, but they're doing nothing to protect the Christian population there and to stop these radical Islamic groups from just laying waste to people on the other side of the religious divide from them. But I've spoken to Christian leaders there for decades. They will tell you they are very much afeared that
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Call Layla, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Barakah Hawadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach us his truth and still ruling well, truth and sincerity, and pushing his word, and shalom to the whole elect, coming on 4 corners of the earth. To you, I want to say shalom. This is your brother Nakad, coming back with another edifying lesson, Abaratazah. And as you can see, the clip in the beginning, it's so-called Nigerians, you know, and they the so-called, I call them the European Christians, because we all know that the real Christians is the followers of the Hamashiach, you know, the real followers of the Messiah, and that's only could be Israelites, because we are the real Christians. But I call these the European-style Christians because they worship a so-called white Jesus. But I find it funny, now they calling for Trump to do something. But hold on. I thought where's your so-called God at? To help you out. What's his name? JC? I don't like saying his name, but JC? You see what I'm saying? Why is he not cracking down the skies and saving his people? Because you know why? Because you worship a false idol. And now you putting your trust in mans and princes. So I'm just get a couple precepts because this been going on for a while now. But we know all the judgments from the judgment of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? So now I do want to get check. Oh my goodness, check always pops up. Now I do want to get I believe it's the book of Psalms 146. Bear with me. If not, I'm gonna go to my notes. The KJV version. So this is the book of Psalms 146, chapter 146, verses 3. Highlighted. Put not your trust in princes, nor the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. So yeah, so why is you calling on Egypt for help? You so-called Nigerians, and we got a lot of our people, Israelites are scattered abroad in Nigeria still, but they looking to for Egypt for help. I'm looking at the NLT version of that. Do not put your confidence in powerful people. There is no help for you there. So they calling on Trump to do something, but why are you not praying? Oh, because your gods are fake. Your gods are not real. That so-called JC, who you worship on that damn wall, that so-called white man, is not the real Messiah. That's why you're not getting saved. That's why you're not getting delivered. And woe to you that depend on Egypt, because that's what y'all doing. Let's get the Psalms. Isaiah 31 verses 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because there are many, and the horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So you're not even seeking Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You're worshiping a false idol, and then you seeking Egypt for help, which is hilarious to me. Because like I said, we scattered, bro. We got some people over there, and they're talking about Islam. So it's basically two false religions killing each other. But we ought to know that how that goes. Now I'm gonna go to Jeremiah 4:22, because it's gonna be the same thing over here and before time. Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 22. For my people is foolish; they have not known me. They are Scottish children, and they have no understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. So say, hey, that's what's going on, over there. Like I said. They don't, those so-called Nigerians, they don't know what to do. They, that genocide been going on since 2009, 52,000. Also, the harlot houses is getting destroyed also. And what else I want to get? I want to get Hosea 4:6, man. Because like I said, they don't know anything. They don't know what to do, to the point too bad that you rely on men. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because they has rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou should be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of the Most High, I will also forget thy children. And that's what's going on. I bet you if they call names of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, if they are the elect and the children of Israel, they'll be saved. You won't be getting mowed down, genocide down, and getting your head chopped off over there, man. Because they thinking they dying for the truth, but really they're fooled. Now I want to get Psalms 1, book of Psalms 1:15. I'm going to start with verse 2. Wherefore should the heathen say, where is now their God? But our God is in heavens. He have done whatsoever he please. Their idols are silver and gold, the good work of men's hands. They have mouths, but they speak not. Eyes have they, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Noses have they, but they smell not. They have hands, but they handle not. Feet have they, but they walk not. Neither speak their through their throat, Salakia. They that make them are like unto them, so is everyone that trusted in them. O Israel, trust in thy Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. He is there to help in their shield. O house of Aaron, trust in the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. He is their help and their shield. Ye that fear the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, trust in the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, He is their help and their shield. And that's what we gonna do. The true followers, the true Christians that follows Yahweh Shah Hamashiach. You see what I'm saying? Because the rest of these idols that those so-called Nigerians following and the rest of the world following are false. That's why, they had a so-called rapture, and the rapture didn't happen. That's the reason why you getting slaughtered and killed and nobody saved you out of that damn destruction, man. That's going on over there. You see what I'm saying? And what you do, you lost the faith and you turned to men. You depending on Nero, Trump. Trump don't give a fuck what's going on over there, man. It's hilarious, man. I think Jeremiah 14. Let me see. So this is Jeremiah 14, and I don't feel bad for none of them, man, because like I said, this truth has been scattered on the four corners of the earth. They heard about the Hebrew Israelites, but they are a rebellious household. What's I'm looking for? Pray. Okay. This is Jeremiah 14, starting at. I'm gonna start at 10. This said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, unto this people, this have they loved to wonder. They have not refrained their feet. Therefore the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua doth not accept them. He will not remember their iniquity, and visit their sins. And then said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua to me, pray not for these people, for their good. When they fast, I will not hear their cry. And when they offer burnt offerings and oblations, I will not accept them. I will consume them by the sword and by the famine and by pestilence. And that's what's happening right now. That's what we said, pray not for them people. We're not praying over there. I want to show you the comment section, man. And this comment section is funny. Look at this shit, man. Look at it. It's funny. Why are you not calling on your fucking so-called God? Oh, you're right, because he doesn't exist. There's only one God that exists, and that is Yahweh. And there's only begotten son Yahweh Shah. Let's go to Deuteronomy 32, man. Now that I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So it's only one God, and that is Yahweh. And there's only begotten son Yahweh Shah. Let's get that in different translation, man. In the NOT. This is Deuteronomy 32, verse 39. Look now, I myself am he. There is no other God but me. I am the one who kills and gives life. I am the one who wounds and heals. No one can be rescued from my powerful hand. And that shows it there, man. And now you motherfuckers going back and depending on so-called Trump for your savior, because that's what you so-called Nigerians over there praise. I praise and that European iconoclasm bullshit. Y'all pray to a so-called white man Messiah, man. And now you singing for another white man to save you. That is hilarious, man. Now let's go to Judges. It's something I can pull up, but I'm just trying to keep it short and simple to the point. Let's go to Judges 10 and let me see. I'm gonna start at 13. Judges 10 and verse 13. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto your gods which you have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. And that's what's going on. What's going on? Why are they gods not delivering them from their tribulation? As a great example, why? Because they are not real. They are false idols, man. Hold on. It's a couple. All right. So YNs. Joshua 24 and verses. Start at verse 14. Now therefore fear the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the either side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And that's what it get that bullshit European Christianity from, the fucking Haremites, the Canaanites, man. It kept that shit going, man, those false idols. This is Joshua 24:15. And if it seem evil unto you, serve the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Choose you to this day whom ye will serve, whether the gods which your fathers have served, that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of Amorites, in whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And that's what we gonna do, man. Us true followers of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, we gonna serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushua true from sincerity, man. Okay, it was some more scriptures in Joshua 24. I want to add these. And this is Joshua chapter 24, verse 19. And Joshua said unto the people, ye cannot serve the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, for he is a holy power. He is a jealous power. He will not forgive your transgressions, nor your sins. If ye forsake the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and serve strange gods, then he will turn and do hurt and consume you. After that, he have done you good. So yeah, and that's what's happening. That's why a lot of you people be getting deleted, because you follow these false idols, man. Now, you don't. That's inside our laws, man. Let's go to Leviticus 26:1. If ye should make you know, Salakia, Leviticus chapter 26, verse 1. You should make you no idols, no graven image, neither rear you up a standing image, neither shall ye set up any image of stone in the land to bow down unto it. For I am the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, your power. And I can give you a great example of faith and trusting in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua in Daniel chapter 3. I'm just get to the main point, because you read the whole chapter yourself. Long story short, Nebuchadnezzar had a dream about the statue, and he wanted everybody to worship the statue. But I'm going to go all the way down. So this is Daniel chapter 3, verse 17. If it be so, our power, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning furnace. He will deliver us out of thy hand, O king. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. So that's a great example of fearing Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because that's in the laws to not do so. I'm gonna keep on going. Then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and forming his visage, was charged against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spake, commanded that they should heat the furnace 7 times more than it was wont, so that it was wont to be heated. And he commanded the most mighty man that was in his army to buy Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and cast them into the burning furnace. Salakia. Then and these 3 men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fall down, bowed to the midst of the burning furnace, fiery furnace. And then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished, and rose up in haste, and spake to the council. Then that we cast 3 men in the bottom of the midst of the fire. Then he answered, said unto the king, true king, he answered, said, lo, I see 4 men loose walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt. And the 4th is the Son of God, which is who? Yahweh Shai. You see how praying on the right names of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua can deliver you, even if they didn't get delivered from the furnace from that day, they still hold on to the laws, statutes, and commandments. The reason why I wanted to bring that up to you, because in these latter days to come, with this mark of the beast, to see him around, these devils is going to try to make you worship the image of the beast, man. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's so important to lean on the scriptures for learning and having faith. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with the 7 brethren for the Maccabees, 2 Maccabees and 7, how they fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and they won't go eat that swine flesh, man. But Lord wanting from the lesson edify, you got something from it. I won't try to make it too long, but I just had to make a point on how it's important to not put other gods in front of Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, because it's important, because Yahweh is the only God. And there's only begotten Son is Yahweh Shah. So, Lord, when you find less to edify, you got something from it. I'm going to go to close it out. I want to give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakodah. I want to give all glory and praise to my power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Shalom.